Yeah, Yandel told me Veterans Day you guys went up and picked up a free meal for the service that you provided for the great U.S. of A.
That was our intention, but he didn't want to bother with all that, so he just paid him.
He just paid him?
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, you're going to pay him? Yeah, he don't care. Fuck all that free shit.
He told me you guys got a free meal.
No, we did get a free meal. We both got brisket sandwich and fries free. That was the deal, sandwich and fries. Did you want a drink? Like they're, $1.89.
I thought you told me that you were just going to pay for it.
If they didn't believe that you were a veteran, but we went to Mission Barbecue. If you go in there and say you're a veteran, it's because you're a man of honor, and you get the free lunch. You don't need any kind of ID.
Well, I've seen both of your pictures. You look pretty tough in yours, Mr. Windy.
What do you mean tough?
Oh, man, you look like you're tough, buddy.
Oh, cut it out.
You was security.
Yeah.
Oh.
You were top security, right?
Where?
When you were in the military.
I guarded B-52 bombers.
Anybody
with
ever try
nuclear missiles on them?
Anybody ever try to get their hands on them?
Yeah, people try to trick you. Make sure you're doing your job. They'll send over a 2-star general, and you got to decide whether you're going to follow the rules and maybe get in trouble. Where people have done that, if they don't stop, then they chamber around, and then they point it at them.
How long were you in the service?
I'm not talking about none of that stuff anymore.
How many rounds did you chamber?
How many's in a clip of a 16? I mean, what is in there, 20?
16?
No. That's how many shots a second that thing fires. That's why it's that number.
What were you toting?
203.
Ooh, a 203.
Yeah.
203.
That's an M16 with a grenade launcher on the bottom of it.
Oh, M203 grenade launcher?
Yeah, but it's a 16. The grenade launcher's on the bottom.
Well, how long were you in? I want to make sure that you earned that free sandwich at Mission Barbecue. How long were you in for?
I don't have the one other paper. You know what? I don't want to put that thing on here. I'll tell you later.
What do you not want to put on here?
Because
I mean, come on. This show is on, baby. We're rocking, man. It's time to rock, baby. Come on.
That's 30 years ago, so you can't say shit on your stage.
Nobody's going to say anything. Come on, man. It's just us talking.
What else are we talking?
What was the question?
I wanted to know
He's getting into my crap about when I was in the Air Force, so I just don't want to do it because there's people on there that I got to put up with their shit, so I just don't want to do it.
You got to put up with people's shit? That's part of being a star, man.
You talking about the DOD?
Because it's not, no, other people that I know.
Oh, was it that bad in the Air Force?
No. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. You're making my blood pressure go up. Let's talk about something else. Really, I'm serious.
Is that bad?
No,
you crawfishing.
No. I don't. Listen, you're talking about 30 fucking years ago.
We have struck a nerve from 30 years ago.
You don't tell Gentry, don't talk about this subject because now he's television.
Well, then I'm just going to shut right the fuck up. How about that?
All right. Well,
hey.
Well,
how about you don't get paid if you don't do a show? I mean, come on. We got to do a show.
That's how you trying to talk about you got to play with your dick.
It was just Veterans Day. I'm not asking you to play
with your dick. What was the question?
I just asked him how long we've been in the service. You guys were talking about going and getting the free meal.
I'm going to answer for my side of the room.
Yeah. How long were you in the service?
4 years, 4 months. The 4 months was bad time where I got in some trouble.
Yeah. See? And Yandel got in some trouble.
Yeah. Me too.
Sounds like we got some misfits in here.
Yeah, so how long were you in the Air Force, partner?
I wasn't in at all, so I'm at 0 years.
There's 2 different times.
Oh, you were in twice.
I got discharged out of one contract.
Oh, and you got your new one.
And then I got forced into signing another one.
Let me guess. It was somebody else's fault both times, I'm assuming.
Yeah, in that case, it's a recruiter's fault.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
They determined that.
This asshole. What did he do?
When I joined, he said, because I was in Port Aransas, a coastal town, he said, you're going to get 11 picks when you're in basic after basic training when you're in tech school of where you want your first permanent duty base to be. He said, you may not get the first or the second one.
Right, everybody picks Hawaii.
You're right, but you'll get one of them. They'll figure out, but you'll get one of them 11. Okay, so now I go through everything. And this is now at the time where they're assigning everybody.
You picked all bases in Texas.
Yes, I did on mine because I was like, so that way when I was not working or on leave, it would only take me, a half a day to drive from, even if it's in Amarillo, northern Texas. I'm down there in South Texas. That's still a half, 3/4 of a day drive.
So you were picking all the Texas bases.
Yeah, right.
Where did you end up, Yandel?
My first duty station was Okinawa, Japan.
Wow.
Anyway.
That's quite a trip.
Yeah. Let me finish. You told me so.
All right, well, go ahead.
So they're announcing everybody's bases, and they say somebody over here. They call different people's names, and they tell them where they're going. Some are happy, some are just bitching about something and all this. And I'm just waiting.
We got Hawaii,
or whatever. There's something they picked, or Florida, anything, Tampa, and
Washington
so I'm waiting.
D.C.
I'm waiting, and they call a guy's name. His last name was Harris. He's the one that wound up being my roommate, but I didn't know it at this time. They called his name, and they told him his base, and he's one of the ones that threw a fit. Oh, goddamn, no, he ain't. No, hell no, he ain't.
What base was he headed to?
Grand Forks, North Dakota.
They got black people in North Dakota?
This is in the Air Force. I don't recall there being too many in Grand Forks.
This guy was black, Harris, right?
What does that matter? Why does that matter, Jay?
Well, Harris, who was throwing a fit, his roommate, he was a black guy upset because he was being stationed in North Dakota.
All right.
Where it's not very hip, and
it
cold,
is pretty
cool.
It's cold, right? And a lot of people don't like the cold. But anyway, so they call a few more names, and somebody else gets this, somebody else gets that. They finally get to me, and they say, Shaw. I said, here, and Grand Forks. I said, Grand Forks. Wait a minute, where do I remember that name from? And I said, oh, it's okay, fine. So I get out my Texas map of all the bases. I'm trying to figure out how I missed Grand Forks in there. And all I know is I heard that before from that guy over there. He's still mad. And I walked over to him when I couldn't find it because I feared something was terribly wrong. And I said, hey, man, where is Grand Forks on here? And he looks at my Texas map and he snatches it right out of my hand. He said, man, Grand Forks ain't in Texas. He said, you want to see where Grand Forks is? And he pulls out a map of the United States and he pokes at it like in that one, what's his name movie? He just sits there and pokes right on the map. And it's way up there right on the border of North Dakota and Canada. So that's up in that corner.
Cold.
Yeah, well, So I told them people, I said, there's been a mistake, man, here. Yeah, no, it's no mistake. I said, no, I didn't pick this. And they said, no, that ain't the way it goes.
You don't get to pick.
So, you man up and become a man of the service, right?
Yeah. Well, so anyway.
Fight for your country.
Yeah, right. Anyway, one of the conditions of being sent to Grand Forks is you're only supposed to be there for 1 year. It's considered a remote base. And that was in my contract too. That's in there. So after a year went by and I'm there, after a year went by, I told them, I said, hey, my year's up. Where am I going from here? I'm thinking back, to a base that I originally picked. And they said, no, you're not going nowhere. I said, what do you mean I'm not going nowhere? Here it says right here. And they said, what the? Now all of a sudden they want to take my contract and turn it over to the JAG. They want to turn it over to the Judge Advocate General or whatever, the one who does their legal crap. He was a colonel on this base. And they said, this is wrong. I said, what's wrong? They said, this clause in your contract that says you only here for a year, that's for officers, and you're enlisted. I said, well, I didn't do that. I didn't write that contract. I signed it according to what I agreed to, and it's right there. He said, well, here's what we can tell you. Somebody's in a whole lot of trouble. I said, okay, fine, but I want my contract to be honored. So here's how they decide they're going to honor it. They're going to end that one and start another one with other crap in it. And that's why I say. Then
you got stuck in North Dakota.
Yeah.
How long?
Too long.
How long is too long?
I don't care.
You don't want to say? What was it, like a month or something?
No, fuck no. It wasn't a month, I wish. No, fuck no.
A year at least?
Is it classified?
Over a year. A year and a half there.
Year and a half there.
Yeah.
And then you decided I'm out. And then did you run? You go AWOL?
No, you stupid bastard. I got my thing. I shows right on there, honorable discharge. And then I have to sign another contract. Now I'm not going to talk about the other contract.
Oh, so did you have to sell your soul to the devil?
You strong arm him?
What?
Did you strong arm him?
What'd you do? Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Right, well,
okay, so that's a good story. Okay, good.
All right, let's try to lower your blood. Let's try to lower your blood pressure because I know you've been.
This is not going to lower his blood pressure.
So it looks like your pal Joe Biden is the president-elect now. But wait, maybe not.
Hey,
because we have some maybe cheating going on. Who knows? But we were supposed to find out within the next month. What do you think about this, Mr. Windy?
I got scolded pretty good this morning by one of my PIs. Called me up this morning yelling at me about we should just let him yell at you.
What's a PI? Like your private investigator?
Yeah.
And what was he yelling about?
About Trump and Biden.
Oh.
Yelling about both
blathering.
What?
Blathering.
See, Michigan was one of them close states right there. So them ones that voted for Trump are damn sure proud to vote for him, but I guess more people down there by Detroit.
You talking about that blue state, Michigan?
Yeah. Trump won it last time. He didn't win it this time. So
They're claiming the machines.
but there's plenty of people there that I know up there that wish Trump won. They voted for Trump and they expected Trump to win, and he didn't win. Oh, well, okay, because
all right. So what's next on your little list?
Oh, my
first,
God,
I want to ask Mr. Windy. What do you think about the cheating? Do you think there is any cheating going on? Do you think there's a chance Donald Trump could be the president?
No way. There's just no way. No way.
No way, no how?
He's millions behind, and Biden's already got the Electoral College, and he may get more. You know, Georgia's still up for grabs.
So you think Trump just needs to hang it up and take it like a man?
Yep. That's just, yes. And I ain't the only one that thinks that way.
All right, well, what if we find...
And I think he's going to do that. That's why he went a whole week. I don't think he's talked to anybody still yet as of today. He hasn't talked to anybody in almost a week. Trump.
Oh, he talks every day. What are you talking about?
No, they were just saying on the news.
He tweets out and sends stuff out every day.
Tweets, well, whatever.
That's communicating.
He hasn't been walking. He hasn't been walking out where he's talking to people.
Because he doesn't want to get probably shot.
No.
And they're making up stuff on the channel you watch.
No, it's on all the channels.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. I want to tell you what I want to tell. Well, it really doesn't matter.
What do you want to tell?
No. Go ahead. Back to Trump, okay? Here's the problem that these people have that I've heard. It ain't that Biden's going to be president. It's what happens if something happens to him.
That's two ifs.
You know, well, yeah, but one of them's a pretty good one. No, the if that Biden, that's a done deal. So
but
Biden's
he's got that presidential health care you were talking about special.
Yeah, but, you know.
Can't they make it where he's fine now?
There's something about him, and I get the idea that if he got really, really, really excited, you know, I could see something like a switch tripping.
Yeah, he ran down the ramp to the press conference yesterday.
What if we find out that some of these machines, that the voting machines, were faulty and they can prove it? What about if you find out that, or there's people...
There's some every year that break down.
Wait a minute. This was a record-setting year for people mailing in ballots because of the coronavirus. And those ballots, you see how they're doing them. They hold it up. They make sure everything's filled out right. And then they got a way to run it through a machine that checks your signature. So you may get a few of them somewhere.
Well, if Trump has the proof of all the things that his team is saying that they have, you know,
they'll have to show us. They'll have to show us.
Right.
They will have to show the American people the truth if they have it. If they find, they're going to have some evidence.
They were supposed to have already done that, I do believe. They've already said that you can go ahead and put up or shut up.
Yeah, I want to see some weapons of mass destruction.
And look, tell me he's not a poor loser, man, because he's supposed to be letting Biden in on a bunch of stuff that's going on for what Biden's got to deal with coming up. And
National secrets?
They just showed his chief of staff, I think his name is McCarthy. He said this morning on TV, he just said that as far as them letting Biden in on what's going on, he said that's for the next president. So we're not sure until that day.
I believe there's a cutoff date that's the middle of December.
Yeah, there's an announcement that's going to come.
Which is 30 days out from...
Well, here's what that guy said. The next president won't be in the office no matter what until January the 20th or whatever it is. So on that day...
He'll be getting
then that president can get his briefings. Well, not according to this guy.
The Democrats out there think they're going to be taking Trump out in handcuffs. You know, who knows what could happen.
Now, that would be something, man, wouldn't it? Now, that would be something to talk about. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you should look that up. I think the only people...
Tax evasion, I hear they're going to try to slam on him. And then he'll have to step down, and Mike Pence will have to pardon him.
Cool.
I hear that's the only way out for Donald Trump. If you talk to the Democrats, if you talk to the Trumpers, they tell you that you're going to find that there was cheating and that Donald Trump will be president.
Right.
And they're going to prove it here in the next 30 days.
Right. And they tried that. They've been playing that same thing, man.
See, since the very beginning. You don't even have to watch soap operas anymore.
And then when that 30 days goes by, they'll come up with something else. And it'll be something else. And it'll be something else. It'll just keep on going on.
I think we ought to do Madison Square Garden, like, WrestleMania style.
Hell yeah.
Joe Biden versus Donald Trump in the ring.
All Trump's got to do is
bare knuckles.
Right.
Who would win in a fight, you think?
Oh, I think if Trump got his hands on Biden, I think Biden would have a real situation on his hands.
But he could grab that hair.
And Biden,
all Trump's got to do. I had a brother when I was a kid who was a monster, and that's all he wanted to do.
He was a monster.
Yeah.
What did he have on his
scary?
walls?
Was he a scary monster?
He's just
Did he
big. He's big and he liked to fight.
Did he look like
He's
you?
big and liked to fight. No, way bigger than me.
I know, but in the face,
I don't know if he looks like me or not.
He probably did. Scary and ugly.
But anyway,
like a monster.
Real brother, mother, and dad?
Yeah. That's my younger brother, David. I told him that, the way he likes to fight all the time, he used to go to the police station and do donuts in his truck out in the parking lot just to get the cops to come out. And he'd tell them, no cuffs, throw your badges on the ground. He liked getting put in the local paper when you're going to jail, they put you in the paper. Them people that are always handcuffed.
Oh, yeah, perp walk.
My brother was always never handcuffed, shooting the finger at the people taking the pictures.
Your brother was a badass?
He liked to fight. And I told him, you're going to get in a fight.
How's come none of that rubbed off on you?
I ain't 6'4", 350 pounds, and got a bad attitude.
You ain't got a mean streak in you, huh?
You do have a little bit of a bad attitude.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, right. Anyway, he ended up getting in a fight with 4 Marines here not long ago, I guess, about, I say 10 years ago. And he was a bouncer in a bar in our hometown, Port Aransas. And these guys he was throwing them out.
That's Connecticut, right?
No, Texas.
Oh.
They're Port Aransas. Come on, Connecticut's when I was a little kid.
Or your hometown?
Where you were born, Connecticut.
No, we're not talking about ever Connecticut when we're on here.
On the Cherry Hill.
There's nothing.
Sweet home, Connecticut.
No, man, you guys are
Yankee boy.
No, don't.
So,
do
anyways,
it.
your
Don't do
brother's
it.
a badass.
No, he's not anymore. He ain't alive anymore.
Oh well.
Yeah,
God
that's what I
rest his
just
soul.
told you. He was throwing out 4 people out of this bar, and they all wound up being Marines, as a matter of fact. And at the same time, they were all New Mexico State Highway Patrol people, and they were there on vacation. So they're cops and they're Marines. And so he got into a fight throwing them out. And I was told that fight drug on half the night between him and them 4 guys. And finally, somebody did something. And
what does that have to do with Joe Biden fighting Donald Trump?
Because Donald Trump will be able to if Joe Biden hits Donald Trump, it's probably just going to be like a fly. If you outweigh somebody by 3 or 4 times, all you got to do is get your hands on them and fall on them.
I feel like Trump.
Could you imagine what would happen if Trump grabbed Biden by the shirt and then stepped on his foot and pushed him where he's falling? And it's real easy to do.
Trickery, right?
And then you just follow him right down like a football player, like you're tackling somebody. He would jump. Biden would be squashed as flat as a pancake. I guarantee you, he wouldn't be able to breathe.
Well, I say we put him in the octagon, maybe UFC
You think they'll
style.
do that?
Have you seen the video going around the internet of the 2 old men fighting in front of the nursing home?
No, but
it's pretty hysterical.
I think Trump, if you do the tail of the tape, though, he's like 6'5". He's a big guy, Donald Trump is. He would destroy, I think, Joe Biden in a hand-to-hand combat.
And he's hung out with some wrestlers before,
Yeah, I think he was at WrestleMania. I don't know. I just want to move on at this point. Let's just
No, they're
turn
not.
the page.
No, they're not doing it.
I think even
Trump ain't going to do it.
The Trumpers, I would want Donald Trump to be the next president, but I am concerned that at this point, if they were to flip it, it better be some real clear evidence that is pretty simple to look at as a human being and say, wow, that looks pretty corrupt, and be able to prove it, or else there's going to be some people that are going to go crazy.
They call it ape shit.
Yeah, out of control.
Yeah,
Lose their fucking minds.
No, I'll tell you a better word than that is when you learn in Texas history when the Sam Houston and his men were surprising Santa Anna and his men when they were raiding their fucking camp. The people that were noting down about the battle, they said when Houston said that shit to them about, remembering this day till the day you die, he said, and then when he said, let's go or whatever he said to them, the guy described them Texans as those berserk Texans. They were the berserk Texans attacked Santa Anna's army.
I thought you were going to say, Houston, we have a problem.
No,
that would have been funnier.
That's what's in the Texas history book is how they described Houston's army as berserk because of the Alamo.
Yeah, I've been to the Alamo in San Antonio.
All the Mexicans were hollering, me no Alamo, me no Alamo. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, you guys are done.
Yeah, I went to the Alamo at one point in my life.
I've been there. Yeah, Ozzy got banned for life from there, Ozzy Osbourne.
What did he do?
He pissed on the fucking wall, on one of the fucking walls. He made it. I think it was the wall where Davy Crockett died.
He just pissed on him?
Yeah, he pissed on him. They fucking banned him for life. Yeah, you ain't fucking ever come around here again.
He don't care.
No, he made a joke about it, I think. But anyway, that was a long time
So what do you
ago.
got planned for the holidays, Mr. Windy? Do you love Christmas? You love Thanksgiving? I mean, what's going on in your life? How have you been?
I like Thanksgiving because of cowboy football. Yeah, but not this year. I guess forget it. You know,
They're still going to have football.
I know that, but the Cowboys, without their quarterback, they're playing a third-string quarterback, and it's bad every week. They had Pittsburgh down to the end of the game before, but that quarterback screwed it all up.
Well, they may be playing the Lions. It'd be okay.
So what are your plans? What are your plans for this Christmas? I mean, you are running on empty, so you're probably not going to be buying anyone any Christmas gifts.
No coal even in your stocking.
But will you be receiving any holiday gifts? Maybe I'll get you a stocking. Maybe we get you a stocking in here. You got any Christmas gifts coming from your family? I know your sister listens to the show. Maybe she'll send you a Christmas gift.
Then people have no. I don't even have an official address where I'm at. You got to go get a PO box. That's right in. It says it right in the thing.
We do have a Cash App, by the way, for Mr. Windy. If you would like to make a donation,
you have to own the property to have an actual address in there.
Why don't you go get your PO box? They're fairly cheap.
Yeah, well,
how much you got on that Cash App so far?
You gotta be out. It ain't gone nothing. 15, same thing it was.
$15.
You have $15 on your Cash App.
It's been that way since the beginning.
Well, we haven't really promoted it. Why don't you let everyone know that if they want to?
We already did. We already did that before. We
haven't done it this program.
Yeah,
right.
It's a revolving door.
I mean, you're gonna have to find a way to make it. You told me that the gas is really running low, and you're not sure what you're gonna do.
Well, wintertime's coming, and I think I'll wait and see what happens. If it's like they say, in the coronavirus and the flu come around, they could wind up being almost every place. Biden is talking about a national shutdown.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down for 4
Christmas.
weeks. Just shut everything down.
That's so.
What a Grinch! It sounds like Joe Biden wants to be the freaking Grinch.
About trouble?
Well, see, he is making statements about Christmas where you're going to be the president-elect Christmas like you are right now. You don't get to make decisions.
Yeah, President Trump will still be the president over the Christmas holiday.
So we get one more Christmas.
We get one more Christmas, and then Biden's shutting it down. 2021, let's just kick it off with a shutdown.
And that's what it sounds like is going to happen. Because Because we're up to 150,000 a day now. Remember back when it all started, they were afraid to get to 100,000, and it was about a month.
Everybody's going to have to get it.
Then they were afraid to get to 200,000, and then another 3 months went by. Now it's 150,000 every day. It was over 150 yesterday, almost 160 every day. And going up.
And I believe like 97% of the people that get it survive.
Right. That's what's going to happen. It's just like
might be higher than that.
Just like he says, it's a weaponized flu is what this one is. This is one that'll kill more people than the other one. It's a virus. Like the flu. This is just a meaner one, like the fucking murder hornets over there in California.
My son, who works at the grocery store, he came home sick for a couple days.
Regular
nose,
sick,
cough.
We had my daughter tested negative.
We didn't get him tested, but he got better in 2 days, like what happens typically when you get sick. And I haven't been sick. Have you been feeling at all sick, Mr. Windy?
Only, you know what? Back in the very beginning, back in March, I remember 2 or 3 days in a row.
I was sick in February.
I was walking over there. There's a little gas station out in front of the Walmart. That's where they got cheap smokes. And I was walking over there to get me, every time I went there. My nose was running so bad I couldn't walk in that place. I had carried paper towels with me. So I wiped your face. Nose ain't running right now. And by the time I got in there to that cashier, I could be paying her. And all of a sudden it would just start running again. And I mean running like a faucet.
That was the employees told you to wipe your face?
No, I was just doing it because I don't want people to see my nose running down my face.
So you're talking to yourself.
When?
When you're saying wipe your face.
Well, yeah, I'm wiping my face because I can feel it running down my face. Wipe your face. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, right? They don't got to tell me that.
Out loud to yourself?
No. This is what I'm thinking.
Private.
So this went on for about 2 or 3 days. I thought for sure that it was some kind of allergy because this is in March. So that's when cold fronts when it's starting to get from cold to warm. Spring, when different plants are growing. Palm trees got all kinds of weird shit going on.
So you think maybe you had coronavirus?
I think I could have been. Sure could have.
And when were you going to tell us?
What?
When were you going to tell us?
Well, I don't know.
We were doing shows in March.
No. I donate blood 3 times. I tell them every time, hey, if you find out anything that I need to know, let me know. Well, that's okay. The only thing I've heard from them is last time they called, said, will you come donate some more blood and bring some of your friends too?
How did it go when you gave plasma? Because I was told...
I didn't.
Why not?
because your ID has to match your address. And my ID is from another state.
When are you going to get that fixed?
Yeah, someday when I get an address.
Man, it sounds like you are just running on empty, man.
No. Listen.
You could buy an address.
No, let me tell you something. When I came down here, the whole plan was, and that's what I wound up doing, go make a couple of trips shrimping, get some good money, and then get a place. And we started to do that, you and I. But you talking about the old guy being a pain in the ass and all that other kind of shit, and then he wanted first, last, and security, and $2,000 or $3,000 to move in there, and you're in a loft.
That's the way it works. $2,000 or $3,000 to move into a place.
Right, but then if I go out for another 60 days, I'm paying for 2 months. I'm not even around. You know, that's why they stay in motels and shit, because you're paying for a place that you're not around for sometimes 60 days in a row.
That's where a credit card comes in handy, where you just get off the boat and you just get a room, put it on the plastic, pay your bills.
Well, no, you get off the boat and they weigh up your shrimp. They weigh up your shrimp, and that's when you get off the boat and they give you your check and you get a taxi to take you to the bank and you cash your check and then you go to the motel room. That's
got to get away from that crabber rule of not having any money left over.
That's not crabbers. That's shrimpers. Yeah.
You hear me talking.
The crabbers are totally different. You know, they pinch every penny they can and stuff. But no, they don't take money out on them boats. Last time I went out, I was working with a couple of guys, and he said, "How much money you got?" I think I had about $600 on me. He said, "God damn, I pay you $600," because that was when I had just made a trip on another boat, came in and got paid, and I didn't go to a motel or nothing. I think I stayed for 1 week at a motel when we were here. That's why we did a show or two, and then I went on another boat. Remember? So I took a taxi back into town. So that's how I saved that money.
I remember.
You know, did I say remember? Shit. Yeah, but you know what? That's fucking, never mind. What else? Give me my shit.
Oh, the N-word.
Give you
Said
your
it
shit.
again.
No, I didn't.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. It's a bad one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
My favorite N-word is nope.
No, that's a good word. That's a good word to teach your dog. One of the first commands you should teach him. Yeah, is nope. I could just look at my dog. He'd look at me like he's doing something. I'd say nope.
Narcissist.
He knows what that means.
Mine is ninja. I like saying ninja.
My ninja.
Yeah. You know, it's like a fun word. Ninja. It reminds me of, every kid wanted to be a
Oh,
ninja.
no.
What?
I think the N-word went out on the pre-show podcast.
That means you're going to get fined.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, just because he says he thinks that. I don't think so. Well, where at what point was I talking about them? We weren't talking about that. When we were on our way in here, we were talking about something else.
Car chase.
Oh, my God. That's right. Those guys that were talking about, the guys heard it in jail. Yes, those were African Americans. And I don't know. Did I? Shit, man. Don't. You said
Too
you
late.
couldn't.
It's too late.
No.
On with the countdown like you're Casey Kasem.
We better go to a commercial break at this point.
Yeah, I might as well hit my cigar while we have a little talk about something off the air.
Kiss. The hottest show on earth. Kiss. Live in concert. The most influential rock and roll band of all time. Kiss. With special guests, the Academy is, and the Envy. Kiss. Presented by Dr. Pepper.
What? I thought we were taking a break. That was our break? Okay, we're here. We're here. I got to put my headphones in. Yeah. Okay, now.
Welcome back to Running on Empty with Mr. Windy. How you doing, Mr. Windy?
It's all going to be a big mess now, but I'm just a lot of shit.
A lot of shit's going on.
Like what kind of shit?
Fuck,
I don't know.
I know that you're very anxious right now because one of your private investigators is supposed to be sending you some money.
Don't say that, man.
Why?
You got to cut that out. Cut that out.
We can't cut that out. You have money coming in from all different angles,
We're
Mr.
live.
Windy. And we're trying
to
get your bills paid this week because I know you're a week-to-week, day-to-day type of guy.
Well, he'll worry about next week. Next week.
But right now, we are worried about today. And I know you're not on your blood pressure medicine. I can tell that right now by the veins popping out of your arms.
And there's some other things he's not doing. He's voluntarily quit drinking liquor.
Yeah, no drinking liquor. I mean, I understand. Right now, a shot of whiskey sounds like a good time. We got any around here?
No.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad, man.
Why do you think you're not going to get your money from your private investigator?
It's not, because it's just because
It's private.
I
Hence the
understand.
word private.
we said a long time ago.
All right, we'll move on from that. But I know that you're anxious right now, so it's hard for you to focus. We got to get this trailer park paid for the week. I know we had a hurricane over there. How's the trailer holding up?
Great, yeah, great shit. Man.
I think you just need to relax, man. You're really worked up about this.
Yeah, man.
Spill the beans, Charles. Just say what the problem is.
No. I don't know what anybody's talking about. I really don't. Really, shit.
What do you mean?
No. Listen, we said a long time ago that would not be talked about.
Oh, the private
Yeah,
stuff?
yes,
Okay, we'll move on. Well, let's move on from the
Too
private
late, man.
stuff.
It's too late, man. It's too late.
Charles, we
It's
know
not too late. We didn't
where
say
the
anything.
bodies are buried.
That needs to be taken out of there. All that. Anything about me like that.
Okay.
Oh, let's start again.
All
Let's
right,
do
okay.
one of these. Starting.
All right, here we go. We're coming back live. Mr. Windy Show.
Oh, start
Ladies
the
and
song
gentlemen.
again. It's got a good start to it. Come on.
I did start it again.
Over? That's the beginning? I
There's
fucked
the
it
beginning,
up.
right?
Okay, I fucked it up.
All right, let's start it from the top. Hold on, here we go. All right, now we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Windy, what do you
So
got to
what's
say?
the matter, Sour Patch?
Nothing. Just a lot of things going on, man. Shit.
What's stressing you out the most? What's got your blood pressure the
Nothing.
highest?
I can't. That'll just make it go higher. I can't do it. I got to think of something else. And all I got this thing is what Yandel gave me. I don't know what this is. It's some paper. I'm supposed
That's
to.
all you got going
What about
on
you
in
got
your life?
notes? You don't want to talk about any of the things that you had
the stuff-
prepared?
Well, only because we were doing that Eddie Van Halen thing a long time ago, and they're doing a special on him. It's going to be all day long on the Today Show. Him and his kid.
That's good. That's good news.
Yeah,
it's
and-
old news, but good.
No, that's just coming up here pretty soon, like in this week or next week or something like that. It was on the news this
it
morning.
happens when people die.
It's
they do a
Eddie
special.
Van Halen special, but that's just something I wrote down that I was talking about. But
What else you got there on your little notepad?
just the states that turned blue that Trump won, Arizona.
Oh, we can't talk about this
I know,
right now. I mean,
I
you're
know.
just too worked up, Mr. Windy. First of all, let's just try to calm Mr. Windy down.
Al Roker,
Oh, I hear he's got cancer. That's going to
he
get
had
your...
prostate surgery, right? And he's yeah.
Let's think
But
back,
they said
Mr.
an
Windy, to
aggressive-
the good old days.
Let's just try to clear our mind of any
late
negative
70s,
thoughts.
early 80s.
They want to cancel Thanksgiving.
Times were good.
Stop thinking about negative thoughts. You keep bringing up negative things.
I'm not. Listen, man.
People can't cancel me being thankful.
Listen, I will. Listen, I will tell you. God damn.
Well, we went on a 5-minute break. It seemed like you were doing okay. Now all of a sudden you're letting all the negativity take over, Mr. Windy.
I tell you what. How about we do this? Okay.
You look like you're gonna cry. Are you crying?
No, I'm sweating.
No, that looks like tears.
No, it
It's
ain't. You're full
very
of
cold
shit.
in here.
Hey, come outside and I'll tell you what the deal is. Okay.
No. We're doing a show.
Is this a
Okay.
secret from me? I'll go out.
No. Yeah. Well, you want to?
I'll go out if you guys need to talk.
No, you. I'm telling somebody outside.
What?
But listen, man.
Why can't we talk about it right here on the show? Maybe you need support from the audience.
Oh, listen, man.
Don't you have a Cash App? I know that money is a big problem. You're running on empty.
That's the least of my worries.
That's the least of your worries.
Oh, yeah.
Money.
That's good news.
What, do you got the law on your tail? What's going on?
No.
What, your blood pressure?
That's probably bad.
Why are you? I mean, it's Friday, my man. We're supposed to be in here having a good time, man. Got a
I
radio
told you.
show.
Listen.
You're making pretty damn good money on this show. I mean, you come in here for an hour and you get paid nice for an hour's work. You come in here with a bad attitude, man. We need happy Mr. Windy. Let's just let all those negative
We don't
thoughts
have
come
any
out.
of the
You'll
alcohol.
Is that what we need?
no.
Well, I mean, that's what it looks like. What are you drinking there in your punch?
Listen, that's nothing but V8 juice.
See?
Explain
Good,
to the
that's good.
audience. Maybe if you talked about it, maybe you'd feel better.
No.
What's
listen,
bothering you?
You know what? I told you I would tell you outside.
I know, but we're doing a show.
I
now.
know. So then we'll have to just talk about something else.
Okay,
You know,
well,
I
it's
will
your,
tell you
good.
outside. And then
all right, it's your
All right,
show.
you
It's your
pick.
show. You pick what we talk about.
Something
Mr.
shiny
Windy.
now. Don't look down
Something
at that bat.
positive.
All of
Wipe
your
that
notes
brow.
are bad.
You are sweating. Are you okay?
No,
What's the matter?
I will tell you outside.
Did somebody just text you and tell you that your sister passed?
No. no.
Did you just find out that you have a terminal disease, Mr. Windy?
No, listen. When
What could it be?
Are you going
possibly?
Listen, man.
It's Friday.
Right. What else could we possibly talk about? I got to do something.
All right, well, I'm trying to put some nice, relaxing noises through your headphones. Just try to breathe in.
No, it's too late
and
for that,
breathe out.
man. Listen, it's too late. This is a burning fire. Big fire.
It's over.
What, did you get some kind of confirmation about something?
No. Listen, I told you.
I know how you are. You probably got a little drunk last night, and maybe you texted
I have
a few
not
things.
gotten drunk in days.
Okay, well, maybe this.
Good.
Maybe
That's
this
good.
is
Good
what's
progress.
going on.
Congratulations.
Yeah, nice work. I'll give you
I'll tell you what.
I got your
sure.
yellow chip over here.
Yeah.
I'll give you a yellow chip.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
Well, we're doing a show here, and I don't know
right.
what happened during the break, but maybe Mr. Windy got some news on his phone.
No,
he could
I
probably
didn't get
use
nothing.
some prayers right now.
No.
Let's say a little prayer silently.
Listen.
Moment of silence for Mr. Windy.
No. Yeah, I can't wait to tell you, man, because this could be shit. Ooh. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you outside.
Let's just talk about it now.
No, you can't do it.
Maybe you'll
It's
get
too
some
late.
good ratings.
Listen, no.
People want to
no,
hear.
It ain't going to matter.
The ratings aren't going to matter?
No. Not that. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Somebody just say they're going to kill you?
Might as well.
They're cutting you off?
No, but no.
Did you get an update from the last one I saw?
No. I'm not even talking about that.
Oh,
Did they
we're
finally
talking
call
about some-
Georgia?
What? No.
they call Georgia for Biden?
No.
Is the Black
Yeah.
Lives Matter
Listen,
moving
hey.
into the trailer park, or are you fearful?
No, man. No. I'll tell you. Listen.
Why can't we just talk about it now? I mean, we're sitting here. The audience loves you. They can support you if they go to money sign Mr. Windy on the Cash App. You could submit some money to Mr. Windy because he's sweating. He's having a bad week. He's running on empty, ladies and gentlemen.
Take a quick little break and let me go tell you real quick. How about that? Then you'll understand.
I would rather you just tell me now.
I can't do it. I'll tell you why. When you hear,
What could I do to help? How about that? Could you talk about that?
Come outside, so I can tell you.
Yeah,
It's
let's
hot out
skip
there.
past the problem and move to the solution. Like, we don't even care what's the problem. How are we going to fix it?
How can we fix the problem? What could I do? Let me know what I could do to help you, Mr. Windy.
Oh shit!
Hey, would 6 months on a shrimp and crabbing boat do the trick? Because I know sometimes that's the answer.
No.
What do we need to do? We need to go get you a beer? I mean, what do you need?
No. I'm just gonna shut right the fuck up for a minute.
How are you going to do a show? and
You're
shut
playing
the fuck
good
up?
music though. That's for goddamn sure. Because it's shit. So
Yeah, maybe
I will be.
Did
more
you step
doing-
on the scale?
No, there's nothing. Has nothing to do with
Why
that.
did we bring the scale?
Well, we both did. Me and Gentry both did. That's what
What'd
we're
you-
trying to say was it's supposed to be 10 pounds off or not. So
Was
we're
I
not sure.
out of the room?
You're sitting right there. Because you said for me not to adjust the dial on it. 'cause
Okay,
you're
now
white,
we're
man.
on to something. We got ourselves a show going.
Well, that's good to talk about that.
Maybe
but,
I'll play something that maybe will put you in a better mood. I like this song here. Does this one put you in a better mood?
Long, cool woman in a black dress. The Hollies. What year, Charles?
55.
67.
Okay.
Mine's a guess. I'm not
He's
saying.
still sweating,
guessing.
still looks stressed out. What's the problem? Did Rhonda over at the trailer park kick you out or something?
No, absolutely not.
You know, I got a closer look at her. She's cute.
I like Rhonda. Big
yeah,
shouts
but
out.
don't get me in trouble. Oh, where? Holy cow. You know.
Shouts
She
out
ain't-
to Rhonda. We love you. Maybe, could Rhonda help you out maybe? If she's listening.
She wants to move him up to the little unit up front.
One of the ones we looked at, she
that's
showed
like
me
more like an-
remodeling it.
it's
Right.
like an apartment.
Right now, we wouldn't have to walk as far. And,
You got to
he
talk
wouldn't
into the
drive-
mic though. You're
Yeah, I wouldn't have to walk as far, and he wouldn't have to drive in as far. You know, I'm way down in the middle. Mm-hmm. So,
Did something happen during the break because you all of a sudden we went to break and then you came back and you seem like you're really stressed about something? I mean, has something happened or nothing has happened? You've just gotten into your own mind in the last 5 minutes.
Oh no! Let me just like I told you.
Was there a
man,
missile fired?
Yes, you basically fired a missile. You watch. I'll tell you outside.
I fired you a missile.
Gentry has fired a missile.
How did I fire a missile?
Charles's bow.
No, he did worse than that. No,
Struck him in the port side.
right in the engine room.
Oh, running
no,
on empty.
man.
Shot in the engine room.
Yep, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, and you'll understand when I tell you, man. Because
All right, well, let's play a game, shall we?
Is there a ladder
how
up to
come we
that
can't
water
take a
tower?
5-minute break and you put everything on pause and then we'll come back on here?
I would like to pay homage to the great Alex Trebek. Let's talk about Jeopardy. Do you ever watch that show?
All the time.
So you know how the game goes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I know you're sweating right now, so I'd be very impressed if you could get some of these Jeopardy questions correct.
I'll be impressed if he plays.
Okay, you ready to answer the first question? Iowa is the USA's leading producer of this popular crop.
What, corn?
What is corn? Yes.
Right.
You are correct.
Oh, very good.
All right. Name that tunester. A singer-actress. Baby Boy. Crazy in Love. Irreplaceable. Those are the 3 songs from this singer and actress. Baby Boy. Crazy in Love. And Irreplaceable.
God, what's that one? Patsy Cline?
Who is Patsy Cline?
Well, I don't know any of them.
Oh, no. No, it's not Patsy Cline. You want to take it? I'll give you a final Jeopardy second guess.
I really don't have a clue. I don't know. I don't know them. So, who? Beyonce? Yeah.
Who is Beyonce?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Nice work. Okay.
Bell kind of sucked.
It did, but we're working on that. You know, low budget here at the Mr. Windy Running on
Give
Empty
Charles
show.
the bell so he can ring it.
In 2013, this Facebook CEO ranked first on the list of the world's highest rated CEOs.
Who? Say that again.
In 2013, this Facebook CEO ranked first on the list of the world's highest rated CEOs.
Well, you talking about Mark, whatever his name is.
Who is
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. Hey, I used to have him on Facebook
all
page.
right.
Yeah, I would have remembered it after a while, but time I would have run out of time. I don't know
You
how much
got
time
that one right.
Yeah, no.
Congratulations, Mr. Windy. You are on fire. Let's continue on with our paying homage to the great Alex Trebek. Crossword clues K. Barbie's bow. Crossword clues K. Barbie's bow.
Who? Barbie's kid? Ken? Yeah, Ken.
Or kid.
Yeah, Ken when he was a kid or something. Ken, yeah.
Kid. Yes, congratulations,
listen.
Mr. Windy. You got that one right. Very nice. Okay, moving on. We'll see if you can get this next one correct. AKA Hump Day. It was named for a Norse god. AKA Hump Day. It was named for a Norse god. Are you that
Wednesday.
stupid?
No, I don't know, man. I have.
Man, this whole thing that happened during the break has got you shook. What is your answer?
I give up. What is it? I don't know. Wednesday.
What is Wednesday?
What the hell is Wednesday?
Man, Alex Trebek is rolling over in his grave
No, I wasn't.
right now.
This wasn't my idea. You know,
All right, last question.
Yeah, thank
Superlative
God.
states. Superlative states. Smallest state. This is 1,214 square miles.
What? What did you say?
Are you with us, Mr. Windy?
The smallest state?
Smallest state. This 1,214 square miles.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Let's take a look. And nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's tell Mr. Windy what he's won. Well, you've won another week's stay at the Jones Mobile Home Park. Congratulations, Mr. Windy.
Ooh.
The radio station will be paying your rent this week, full pay.
Oh.
Congratulations, Mr. Windy. We will be taking care of your rent 100% here at the radio station because you've done a fine job, even though you missed every one of the fucking questions.
It would sound cooler if you guys clapped too.
Well,
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mr. Windy. That was impressive that you knew none of the answers and you had to have Yandel help you.
What?
That you've had such a curveball there thrown to you. You know
I probably didn't hear even one of your questions.
why?
I don't know. I'll tell you outside.
You got your headphones down?
No.
Is this going to be the last show? I mean, is this show over? Is it?
I don't know what's going on.
This could be the end, huh?
I don't know what's going on. I will tell you.
I don't understand why you can't just tell the audience. You can't just leave the audience like this, like not knowing if you're coming back or if you've gotten some kind of news. Are you terminally ill?
No. Let's see. What else could we possibly talk about? Shit.
What happened? Mr.
Nothing, man. I already told you, God. I already told you.
We're
man.
going to have to talk about this after the show?
Well, listen.
Do you think you'll be able to disclose what's going on next week's show, or will there be a show?
Listen, I told you how many times I don't understand what part of I will tell you outside that you don't understand.
Yeah, which part of I'll tell you outside do you not understand?
Let's pretend we're outside.
Well, yeah, right.
All right. Isn't it a
All
nice
right,
day
look
out
at
here?
it. It's beautiful out here. Hey, have a
Yeah.
smoke, Charlie. Mr.
Yeah.
Windy.
If we
Yeah,
go outside,
Please,
can I
please
video?
No, man.
What is going on with
I
you,
told
Mr.
you,
Windy?
God, man. Here we go. That's what part of you? Goddamn.
Please tell the audience. Everyone's concerned.
No, it's worse than that.
Charles, you hadn't learned from the radio gods that we pray to that we say what the fuck is going on this show? We're not allowed to
man.
use fake names. We don't lie. We just say it
Right,
like it is.
Right.
Spit it out,
You
man.
can't,
Just
you
tell
can't,
us what
you
the fuck
can't,
is
you
going
can't,
on.
You can't. No, you can't do it. No, I can't do it, man.
Tell him, Joe.
We already talked about this before.
You're fired.
No, don't. Listen, you don't understand. You will understand, but right now you just don't understand.
We're sorry, Joe.
I understand what happened.
We let you down.
Oh, we just found out. Let's tell him what he didn't win. Looks like your
Oh,
rent,
no.
since you won't talk about what's going on, looks like your rent will not be paid this week by the radio station.
come on, man.
We'll be pulling that out from under you. We're here to do a show. If you want to get paid for a show, you're going to have to talk about what's going on the show.
And he just lost his ride
You
home.
just lost your ride home. Now it looks like you're walking home unless you disclose what in the fuck is going on. I mean, this is a radio show. We're trying to get ratings. And now you're crawfishing. We go to break.
No.
This segment will be called WTF with Charles.
Yeah. What do I have to do? Beg you?
Well, not beg us. Just tell us what's going on.
I already told you. I will tell you outside. I already told you that. I understand it's not part of the show. It cannot be on the show.
Why can't it be on the show?
I will tell you outside. Otherwise, I would have done it.
Do you not care about your audience?
It's
People
not-
that care
listen,
about you?
Hey.
It's not his health. It's not money situation. It's not a female.
Something to do with that PI that he talks about.
So it could only be there's that legal situation where they're looking for him.
It's not the law, though, you said, right? It's not the law. It's not health reasons.
Well, like we said, we'll talk about it
We'll
outside.
talk about it right now, here and
Like,
now.
listen, man,
So
you
doesn't
will
make
understand. Trust me, 100%. Trust me, 100%.
Oh, I understand
You
now.
will understand.
I've been right there, Charles, in the hot
No,
seat,
no,
having
no.
to
Somebody-
say the
no,
embarrassing
no.
thing about myself
No.
on the other end of the microphone.
No.
Somebody grilling me about my embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I've been there for Gentry. It used to be every day. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Is it worse than Gentry getting his penis pierced?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Worse than that.
Wow.
That wasn't fun. I did that as a bit on the radio.
I had to drink this one. Shit.
What's in that cup there? Did you put a little whiskey in there to calm you down?
No, you don't
It's
have
straight
that.
tomato juice.
Maybe.
V8 juice.
How long has it been since you had a drink? You think you need a cocktail? I'm not trying to.
And I don't mean to be Mr. Naysayer here, but don't drink V8 and have high blood pressure.
No, I water it down by more than half.
Okay.
So it's not so salty, because even he said get the low sodium, but they don't always have that. So I water it down by more than half. So
You got me, bro.
I'm cutting that salt.
So what's going on with you?
Huh?
What's going on today?
Oh man.
You got a show?
Well, shit.
We're down to the final 2 minutes of the show. If you want to say anything to your audience at this point, I don't know what to say.
And if you could count backwards from 120 to 0, that would be compelling.
Something. Give them something. It's Friday. Something.
Some advice. How
make
about
'em
some
laugh.
advice to the people who listen to the program?
Oh, shit. No, I better not do that. Because I'd be saying the wrong thing to somebody, what would be the right thing to somebody else. You know what I mean? So that would be a paradox. So you can't do that. All right, let's see what else would there be. I don't know. You'll understand. Yeah, this is who be shit, big trouble.
Man, this show is going to shit.
I can't listen, man. Listen.
I think that was really good. We might be on to something. Now, let's do a character with that noise you just made.
What was that you just did?
Who is that little person that just came out of you going,
Somebody's taking your balls as we went to break. Mr. Windy had balls before the break. We went to break, and something happened where his balls have been broken. His whole life is shattered. He's been sweating.
I tell you what's going to happen, Charles. When you walk out of here, we're going to do our own show, and we're going to do our own PI work, and we're going to know what it is before you get outside.
I guess people will have to tune into next week's show because we're out of time, unfortunately, on this week's program.
Great trick to get people to keep listening.
Man, I get it. Man.
No.
You're a real pro.
Man, what a showman. What a showman.
I already told you 100% you will understand.
This is going to be like Who Shot JR?
Yeah. Yeah, God. Yeah.
Do you know Who Shot JR?
Yeah, that chick did it. What's her name?
Is it a woman causing you these troubles, Mr. Windy?
Last time I felt like that, it was a woman.
Or is it a man? Is it a man?
No.
One of those young boys.
No.
All right, down to the last 10 seconds. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
Hey, y'all take care of yourselves. Yeah, shit. You never know what's going on here now. I guess I'll know here in, I don't know, however long it takes to get outside, about 30 seconds.
I ain't going out.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So, hey. Yeah, I think I already told you. I said enough. I said enough.